this that everybody's been talking about. It's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1.
Well, when things have gone south for Lennox Lewis, it's been because his opponent possesses one-punch power.
Well, Lewis is going to have to show that when he's been in the gym after those times that have gone south, that he's gone north. North to a place where he's come up with an answer, where his defense is better.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Lewis.
In and out, in and out, in and out.
A little flash and dash by Tiger. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Halfway through round number 1. Hey, nothing wrong with a little showboating by Tiger. Good double jab by Lewis. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. There it is! Lewis is tagged by that powerful hook. Oh, he got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here. Lennox Lewis has got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Holy cow! Lennox Lewis is in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Blocks it away. Lennox Lewis is hoping that his strategy is utilizing. How can it do so, Teddy? What will that bring to him?
Well, it's going to bring a lot of things. First of all, defense, separation. It's going to keep his opponent at a distance where he can't harm him. Hey, if you're a fighter and a guy can't harm you, guess what? That's a good thing. The other thing is to set up his other punches.
They can pay for the mistake. Well, it's nothing.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Lewis is coming out for this round here, knowing that he was tagged in that last round, Teddy. Now, different guys react in different ways when that happens. It can either bring you up or bring you down.
Exactly. You hit it head on, you embrace it. You embrace it as a challenge. You say, okay, I'm going to show what I'm made of. Or you start to become small. You start to vanish a little bit.
Nice block. Oh, and there you go. Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here, and the basketball players for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
Good looking counter punch. That was not well targeted by Lewis. Blocks away that headshot. Holy cow! Lennox Lewis has got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Lewis is much better on the outside, much better when he has some space and he's at long range. So pushing off here, creating space is the right thing to do.
Don't worry about it. The swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight. take care of yourself. Get on that now.
And round number 3 is underway. Lewis has got to prove to everybody right now that he's in good shape. Remember, he was stunned in that last round.
Well, what he's got to prove to is the referee, first of all. The referee's taking a close look at him right now. So if he doesn't throw back and he doesn't have his legs under him, his night's going to be over.
Able to dismiss it. A swing and a miss. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Lewis's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Oh, and there you go. Lewis is crumpled by that hook to the body. And there's swelling around his eye. Well, we're watching Lennox Lewis here tonight, but Teddy, you know, a lot of Americans. Wow, clearly affected. He was just damaged by that combination.
What he needs to do...
He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
He's got to know that the eye's getting worse. The swelling is really more pronounced right now, but I don't see any defensive changes.
And you know what? I don't see any urgency either. You just touched on it. I don't see him where he's starting to get to the place where, you know, he's firing at the kind of rate that you would want to see a guy firing back at when he's in such a perilous position right now. He has to know that this fight is close to being stopped. He's got to start acting like a guy that's at the cliff, and he doesn't want to go over that cliff.
Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. Nice strike after catching one by Tiger. Lennox Lewis is smashed by an uppercut. Lennox Lewis's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Well off the mark by Lewis. Lennox Lewis is out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question, Joe. He's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
Oh, Lewis is nailed by a huge hook. Tiger's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Wow, is he defensively sound. Forceful uppercut by Lewis.
What do you think the right time is to stop a fight under circumstances like this? I mean, the swelling around the eye is getting really bad.
Well, part of it is he getting caught with punches clean that he wouldn't be getting caught with if the eye wasn't in that condition. That's where you start right there. Is his defense been impaired that much to that degree?
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Tiger. Able to show you his blocking ability. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Lennox Lewis has got to find a way to protect that eye. The cut has worsened, and if it gets any worse, you got to think this fight is coming to an end immediately.
Well, what's going to matter is when the doctor finally gets caught up and looks at it is, Joe, not how bad the cut looks or even how graphic it is to the fans out there, but where it's at. The doctor will look to see whether or not it's the kind of cut that if it gets worse, it could actually be physically damaging to his career.
Tiger's starting to bleed from the nose. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Lewis is doing a good job of just creating some space there, just pushing off. Nice block by Lewis. Good flush double jab by Lewis. Lewis is using that jab well very early on here, Teddy. That could be a big benefit to him tonight.
Well, it's supposed to be, Joe. He has a real good wingspan. I mean, he's got those long arms. No better way to put him to use than to use that jab and use that jab at the right distance.
Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Missed the target with that hook. Punch that's heavily favoring Lennox Lewis. As you can see, he's been the busier fighter throughout the night.
You know what? That's really bad news for his opponent the rest of the night because we already know Lewis has the hammer. He's the better puncher. But if he's busier too, how's his opponent going to win?
Good double jab by Lewis. Lewis is doing a superb job on the inside, keeping busy, landing shots. You know, I wonder if he's taking his man lightly because he is up on the scorecards, but you can see that he is being pressured and pushed.
You know, he's in there with a real solid guy. I don't think he's taking him lightly. It's just that he's in there in the kind of waters he's never been before, deep waters, and he's swimming harder than he's ever had to swim before.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea.
You knew the swelling was bad. Now you see the result. The ref stepping in, stopping this fight. That's a TKO. He's your winner by technical knockout.
So a little bit of everything.